You're listening and watching to a very special podcast. Woo! Baby! This is where things are gonna get really intense. So sit back in your chairs, relax, and enjoy the soothing sounds of what's gonna happen next. Enjoy. Thank you. Rosemary was there, dressed in red. Her sister next to her was dressed in blue, wearing a few low pigtails tied around her hair. They were huge, but there was no section of hair strands out. And the other two sisters were, well, let's just say they were dressed in each and every one in a ballerina pink tutu. But their hands were covered in blood. Smells like danger. Oh, how exciting. So this is the infamous Ferret Battery. Crowley, Horn, Chess, Lacus, and Renee. Isn't this wonderful? I absolutely adore all of you. Rosemary said, "Oh, how kind. And you really think you children are going to take us on?" "It's quite amusing, really. I have a really soft spot for young girls like you." "Oh, really? And I have a bit of a hard spot for bastards like you," Rosemary said. As soon as she said that, Ferret could feel his hand breaking, and it fell off. Katrina gasped. "Oh my, you didn't even touch me," Ferret said with surprise. "My word. How did you do that?" "If you want to know how, you'll be rotting away in a few moments. But then again, you vampires can't die so easily. Now can you?" There was another leg break, but it was coming from Chess, and she screamed. "Ah! Ah! What the heck? What's going on?" "Oh my goodness. I'm not going to..." Lacus was saying, but he was startled to see his fingers were into little tiny bits and pieces. Oh. He was too shocked for words. There was a cut right at Renee's throat, and he clutched at it, shocked. There was no blade, no nothing. Horn was shocked. "You all right?" "Man, she didn't even cut me down with just a solid weapon. What are you? What am I? I have the power within myself. I am your worst nightmare. And you want to know something? I may be sweet as sugar, but I'm also the Scream Queen. Or maybe the Scream Princess. But you really shouldn't mess with me." Ferret let out a laugh. A nobleman's laugh. "My, you are quite a child. You really are extraordinary. I really wouldn't mess with your expectations. There is somebody else out there that's stronger than I am. Now, face me like a man, or better yet, like a vampire man would, noble." "Oh, I shall enjoy this," Ferret said. The fight went on. However, Katrina and the others stayed out of it. They watched as they hid Nobody even noticed this as they were retreating and hiding. In between the battle, Farid apprehended Rosemary. Lacus and Renee held on to the two. Pansy, well, she was apprehended by Crowley. No escape. I guess you're not really that strong. Rosemary looked like she was going to have a meltdown. But that wasn't needed because the other two little ones were already letting out. It started like this. What in the world are they doing? Black Cuss said. Annoying. Why are they making these sounds? Renee said. That's when Pansy let out her own cry. Even Rosemary was getting in, and all of them were screaming. Farid put a hand over her mouth, but Rosemary kicked him while still screaming. Rosemary broke away, but Farid pinned her to the wall. Katrina gasped. Oh my God. You really are a little messed up little lady now, aren't you? Farid said with irritation. He clutched at his sword, preparing to strike, when all of a sudden he felt a hand on his shoulder. But something about this touch made Farid quick and quaver in fear. He was quivering like a jellyfish on land. He was shaken with fear like a child peeking out from his blankets. That's when Rosemary let out a giggle. Pansy was also giggling. Even the other two little girls were laughing. All four of them were all laughing hysterically. Stop it! Stop laughing! I've never seen them laugh like that before. I don't think I like it, Chess said. Horn held on. What is going on? Who is that? Huh? Where did she come from? Crowley was frozen in his tracks as he let go of Pansy. Farid turned around slowly to see a woman with long hair, flowers in the strands, and there was a crown upon her head with a lot of flourish, as if it wasn't wilted by time. She wore a long, white tattered dress, and she looked angry. She had no shoes on her feet. However, they looked beautiful despite being covered with dirt. Her hands, although delicate and beautiful, they felt as sharp as claws. Her eyes glowed, and she managed to say, in the most demonic-like and creepy-natured voice, "Not my daughters, you son of a bitch!" Farid let go of Rosemary. Who are you? Farid asked, with surprise. He was trying to compose himself. He'd never seen anything like this woman. Rosemary said, "Meet the most strongest person in the world, Mother." Farid quavered with fear.
Oh, mother, you say? Oh, I never knew. A mother's love, isn't it? How touching. You bastard. Keep your hands off my daughters. Get away from them, you bastard. Ophelia said in the most chilling voice. Ferret took a step back. No. We were just playing. We weren't going to hurt your little girls. They were in great danger, and we never knew that could attract your attention. But Rosemary said something that made them all shocked.
Oh, that was just for show. I'm sorry. We weren't intending on doing this on our own. So that was our way of calling Mother for help. For you see, vampires, we play a lot of roles. I play a lot of roles. But damsel in distress isn't one of them. Then Rosemary said, "Oh, come now, come see what's underneath the wrath of Mother."